For this video, I'll be discussing your online privacy, what it is, why it matters, and what can be done to protect it. What is privacy? Privacy is difficult to define. As a broad definition, privacy is the right to be left alone or freedom from interference or intrusion. Information privacy is the right to have some control over how your personal information is collected and used. So why does privacy matter? Well, there's a number of reasons you should be concerned about your privacy. For one, the use of your personal data. Information collected about you can be used for illegal purposes, such as identity theft. This could involve accruing debt in your name or harming your reputation. Disclosure of personal data is another reason. Some information may not directly impact your ability to, say, provide for you or your family, but could be harmful to you in other ways. The disclosure of personal medical information can cause a great deal of embarrassment for you or your loved ones. Acquisition of data is another. How the data is collected can also be harmful. If information is being collected without your consent, it can rob you of your self-determination. That is to say, when we're being watched, we are more prone to self-censorship, altering the way in which we behave, and by extension, altering our life choices. The concept of privacy has changed a lot over the years. To better understand it, we have divided privacy into two concepts, monitoring and searchability. Monitoring is part of your life that is watched. It's part of your day-to-day existence that others see and others can respond to. Searchability is a far more permanent concept. The searchable parts of your life are that are recorded and viewed at another time by others. It can be written or recorded, analog or digital. With the introduction of new technologies, the costs, ability and opportunity to monitor and search your personal information has resulted in a serious strain on your privacy, particularly online. Prior to the modern age, privacy was almost a given. In the past, monitoring was largely carried out by the local community. Living in a small town or village, members of the community would keep track of your comings and goings to ensure adherence to social norms. This form of monitoring was high cost. It required an entire community of watchful eyes, physical presence, and the motivation to do so. The ability for others to search records of your thoughts and actions was likewise limited. Your thoughts could be written in a journal under lock and key, and your actions within your home were protected by property laws, ensuring that others weren't permitted to enter your premises without legal cause. Much like monitoring, searchability was a high-cost endeavour. Records had to be handwritten or etched, then physically stored and catalogued for later access. And even then, there was no guarantee that information would ever be accessed again. In the modern world, things have changed quite a bit. Rather than your local community watching you, a complex system of government and corporate entities monitor your daily life. Whether it be CCTV footage, credit card use, tracking your clicks online, or a host of other activities, you're under near constant surveillance. The cost of much of this monitoring is quite low. Machines now track your movements, often without the need for human interference. The technology has been incorporated into the devices themselves, often as a core function. Mobile phones now track your location to recommend places of interest, messages are recorded for later viewing, and photos and videos are dated and geotagged for your convenience. Likewise, the ability to search for personal data has also radically altered. That same CCTV footage is now archived, your credit card statement is now logged in a database, and your online activity is recorded and stored on servers around the world. Often, access to this information is just a search bar away, meaning the only cost to most users is a few seconds of their time. Like most things technological, there's no simple answer. However, there are several things you can do to help protect your online privacy. Legal systems can help enact laws to protect your information, as well as ensure responsible use of such information when given access. However, this requires active participation from you. Governments must be urged to enact private information policies for them to take real action. You can use new technologies such as encryption services or virtual private networks to help protect your personal information and online habits. However, these technologies can have drawbacks of their own. Encryption services require authentication, thus increasing the ability to monitor you while decreasing your searchability. VPNs also require your internet traffic to run through a private third party, thereby relying on that party to monitor and not record your traffic. That's not to say private companies can't also play a part. The free market can also be a useful tool to ensuring online and information privacy. Companies are beholden to their customers. By rewarding companies with responsible information privacy policies and punishing those who don't, you'll encourage stronger and more reliable privacy policies in the future. I'm Adrian Nelson, thanks for watching.